That's a great start. So, listen, we've been in the car 5 minutes. Here he is driving, pretending all is normal. We've had serious discussions around coronavirus, and I have to say to Dave, look, it's your turn. We're on in Juna today, but could we pull up alongside Cool Runnings and get your laptop, which you left on my boat? And the story was, I had 2 or 3 calls late at night. He's got home, he's panicked because he's left his iPad on Cool Runnings, and I said, have you been through your bag? Yeah, 2 or 3 times I asked him, have you been through your bag? So just now, I say to him, let's raft up against Cool Runnings and let's find your iPad. And where was it?
Dave, it's not newsworthy story.
Yeah, it's very newsworthy.
It's not newsworthy.
No,
it's not even
this is utterly. You want to know this, don't you? You know what's coming. Go on.
Ridiculous.
Confess
We've got a bag.
it.
We've got a bag, but it's not a story.
Okay.
Here we go, Andy. We've got another nice day here. Filthy.
He's had 3 goes. I've got 2 cushions done. He's had 3 goes. He's still on his first.
I'm losing the will to live. Do you fancy coming sailing on Friday, he said. Oh, by the way, if we can set aside 3 hours to do my cushion covers. Look at that. Unbelievable.
You want this one?
This is shocking. Look, I've got to do that now. The other one was hard, Dave. This is ridiculous.
It's easy, mate. Just get on with it. He's in trouble already. He got a rollicking from the harbour.
I took one for the team there. He said, can we just go and raft up on Cool Runnings and do a few bits? It wasn't a few bits. And so I'm doing that. Suddenly the harbour master's on me. He's down below. The harbour's on me, giving me a bit of a bollocking. Because there's 2 boats on one mooring, and he reckons we'll pull the anchor. So we're 9 days for that.
Yeah, I mean we've rafted up many times over the years, never had a problem, so we'll have to check out with them, but it was rather funny.
So Dave, I was there's a chap called Andy, right?
Yeah.
Andy's been binge watching.
Hi Andy.
Right, he's been waking me up at night, Andy.
If you're going to do that, at least share it, would you?
He was sending comments early as the morning. He said the toilet moment in your heads made him laugh out loud. He woke his wife up. But anyway, look at this beautiful weather
What do you mean, woke his wife up? I was traumatised. I couldn't sleep for weeks after that. I was traumatised.
It was your own poop.
Yeah, well, it's nothing to do with me.
I was like.
Yeah.
Look at this beautiful day.
Yeah.
So Andy said he goes out in the winter like us, but he only ever gets the rain, and he said, you lucky sods get all the sunshine.
Andy, there's nothing lucky about it. It's incompetent choice of days. That's the only thing. I mean, every Friday we do it, just follow our path. Come with us, you'll get good weather. That is not lucky. That's incompetent. No, he's incompetent.
Andy, incompetent.
Yes, I did. And anybody else who sails in rainy days.
Sorry, Andy.
Get your choices right, man.
Sorry,
anyway,
Andy.
talking about COVID-19 is impacting lee shores and lazy jacks.
Is it?
Yeah, it is. Well, if we have to do social distancing, which is possible within the next 7 to 14 days, we'll have to bring our own lunch on board. So last week I brought lunch.
I've been trying to social distance myself from him for years. This could be a moment.
I bought lunch. I don't recall you ever once bringing lunch. So next time, COVID-19 will force it on him. We'll see what he brings.
Yeah.
Special note for Andy.
No, Andy, he's going to go on at you again. I'm going to give him a real hard time today. So
it's lovely, Andy.
It's weather, you mean?
Yeah, blue sky, wind.
Ignore him, Andy.
Lovely.
So what's the plan, Dee?
The plan is up to Southampton Water, and we're going to try the manoeuvre we tried the other week when we had to abandon ship nearly.
What's the name of the park up there?
Park. Don't know.
Royal Victoria Park, Royal Victoria Park.
Have you got your engine, by the way, for the outboard?
Yeah.
For the tender.
And there's a pub called the Prince Consort.
Prince Consort, okay.
Prince Consort somewhere up there, so we'll point it out on the map, see if we can anchor. There's a little sailing club we should be able to anchor.
So last time it was it started off nice breeze, but then it was up in the 6s and 7s with a lee shore for our anchorage, so we had to abandon it and go back to the handboard, didn't we?
We did.
I have to do this, and I think some of you have been requesting this, but this is going to be a moderated piece of filming. So I've just seen him, for example, you'll remember I castigated the state of his walks. He's just holding this up to his nose and smelling it. This one he's done remarkably well on. Look, it's quite clean, really quite pleasant. The other line's not too bad in there. Let me, however, let me show you a little bit of a concern. You know what, ropes are not really supposed to be rods, but
you're pointing at yourself.
There, see that? Look. It's like handling a hawser off the QE2 pulling his sail up. Anyway, he has
Stop insulting me and go and compliment me. Do what you're supposed to be doing.
Oh, we talked about the need for him to clean some of his bits of string. Let's not take you to show you what he's done.
I haven't done that.
Yeah, I see that. But anyway, on the positive side, look, he's done a lovely job of his reefing lines. That halyard is beautiful. This one, see, this is his Jenica halyard, look. And he was so pleased because, you see it's going up the mast, I'm being clean, but he's put it through the loop and he can't hoist the sail up. And the sad bit about this was, I shouldn't laugh because he was a bit sad about this, but look how well he spliced it. There. The problem is, as you can probably guess, he can't get it through that hoop to hoist his sail. So it's been a mixed blessing, but I have to say, I am proud of my friend. The clean bits he has done have been done very well. So, we might jibe here. I'm a wee bit concerned about this.
You're alright, down here in here.
So I'll just show you this one. I'll get you to send in your own comments about this one. This is his backstay. I'm not sure if it is a seaweed farm or an algae development project, but that's the backstay. So could do better. Not top of the class, but he's at least not bottom of the class anymore, is he?
That was the worst compliment I've ever heard anybody give about anything or anyone in my life.
No, it's true. We like truth. We're honest. Fortunately, this has been a bit of a disaster-prone day. We've just lost all electrics. He can tell you about that in a moment. Another case where proper maintenance has simply not been done on this vessel, and the algae-covered ropes give you a glimpse as to the level of pre-planned maintenance. Anyway, it's not what I want to talk about at the moment. Dave has this, what I've always thought was a brilliant idea.
It is what he wants to talk about.
No, we'll talk about that some more in another moment, but I've got a really important thing to show everybody. So this is his pilotage chart. It's actually brilliant. So what it is a whiteboard, like when we're going into, for example, Honfleur or Lave or some port where we need to have all hands on deck, all eyes on deck. It's worked really well. But what you can see is he's actually used it to do his pre-planned maintenance. I think you can see here the level of pre-planned that goes into maintenance. Toilet clean, bird shit. That's it. That's his maintenance schedule. Anyway, the real reason for bringing this out is I feel so embarrassed. Dave's even more embarrassed about the beauty of this day, the blue sky and the sun. And there's only one thing for it but to say, really sorry, Andy. Really sorry, pal.
I didn't know he was going to do that, Andy. I wouldn't have actually rubbed your nose in it quite in the same way. I do apologise. So Andy sails out of Chichester Harbour. I think he sails Arrival 32 with his mate John, if I remember rightly. But he picks the miserable rainy days.
Yeah.
He's a manly sailor, not like us. Let me have a look in it. This is what happened. corroded off of my battery terminal, so I've done a little temporary fix. And we'll just buy another connection.
Oh, it's not that
ordinary thing. Listen to this. Say that again, Dave.
I'm saying it's looking really nice down here. Cushions look really clean, almost homely. Makes me want to sit down here rather than go up there with all that filth and green algae. Really nice.
Started good anyway. Not bad, that's actually quite a compliment. So we were saying there's only 3 places you can cross the Southampton water.
One is interesting to see if that shows on the charts.
Yeah.
It must be in the almanac, but
we'll have a look. We'll
couldn't see it on Navionics.
One is at the Hamble, one is at the River Itchin, and one is near the Town Quay Marina.
Yeah, you say the Hamble, it's actually in line with this fort over your left shoulder.
Yeah, it's just yeah. So that's Netley Abbey in the background.
Nice looking thing in a way.
That green roof, yeah?
Yeah.
Netley Sailing Club. That's good.
This pub you can't vouch for. How are we paying for lunch today?
Yeah, I forgot my wallet.
Yeah.
What do you think of that?
What? The wallet?
Yeah.
Well, you deserve the rollicking from the harbour master, that's for sure. And,
Keep bringing that up.
It's
not actually wasn't my fault, that harbour master thing, really.
You rafted up, and it's not the first time this has happened, is it, by a long shot? Number 2, this is not the first time this credit card arrangement's happened, is it?
No, it's true. Andy would love this, wouldn't he?
Oh, Andy, this is your place, mate. Daffodils, blue sky, sunshine.
You'd love this, Andy. I told him we should post a message board of our planned dates, and everybody else can be as lucky as us.
I'm going to do a competence calibration chart of our viewers. Andy's going to be right at the bottom.
I'm switching this off because Andy,
right
this is unfair, absolutely unfair, ridiculous. Sorry, Andy, but got to strip off. It's too warm.
Could do with a bit of rain, couldn't we, on one of these days?
Yeah, it'd be nice to have a bit of cloud cover one day when we go sailing. I think I might have a fillet steak and a dessert today. He's not happy because he's had to pay for it today because I forgot my wallet, so I'm finding it quite fun. But
yeah, thank you very much. Thank you.
Thanks for paying, Dave.
Again.
I'll be honest, mate, that didn't quite live up to its TripAdvisor review, did it?
No, I think. How many TripAdvisor reviews were there?
Well, I only read the first one. On another half a mile, there's this little yacht club thing here. Netley, what's that say?
Netley Cliff.
Netley Cliff Sailing Club. And they've got some mooring buoys just outside, and this is just a couple hundred yards from the pub. So this is where we anchored near the sailing club. It's actually very close to the furthest of the ship's transit posts. If we'd have carried on another quarter of a mile or so, we could have picked up a buoy just here. Let's put the dam on the yellow poster. It's nearly over, Dave, and it's still pretty sunny, isn't it?
Yeah. Andrew would have liked this day, wouldn't he? Instead, I understand he's been stuck in a shed bending bits of aluminium, fearful that his mate's got COVID-19. I mean, what kind of life is that?
Aluminium. He meant to say aluminium. He's not American, but he meant to say aluminium. And he's making some very nice mast steps based on my design.
Out of aluminum?
Out of aluminium. I want to see photographs, Andy.
He's a little bit morose. We're on the way home and he's got the grandkids for 4 days over the weekend. And worse than that, listen to what his wife actually said.
She said, we're going to be around for the whole weekend. We got the grandkids, so we're going to do some jobs around the house at the same time.
Grandkids and jobs around the house. That is an outstanding request from a wife, don't you think? I mean, that is just world class. 4 grandkids, and do you want to do jobs at the same time?
Dave, before you turn it off.
Yeah.
Fine young fellow knocked on my door in the week, on my
cabin.
Or came round to see me on the boat.
Yeah.
His name's Alex. Lovely chap, really nice chap. He's a student. He's brought a boat from Devon to Southampton. He's doing it up. He watches this channel, but he introduced me to the guy who runs the trust for the
Gypsy Moth.
Gypsy Moth. So they said we should go aboard and do a trip with them. We should do it, eh?
Good one.
Bit of British maritime history there.
Yeah. Shall we invite Alan or not?
Who's Alan? Who's Alan? No, don't turn off. Who's Alan?
I mean it.
Battery on the other camera just ran out.
Yeah.
So I've just switched this on. I want to know who Alan is. Carrying on this conversation, he said, shall we invite Alan
that's
onto Gypsy Moth?
Gypsy Moth. My hair's got a bit doolally. Alan, I apologise. It was Andy I meant, because I was pretty sure if we invited Andy, we'd have a miserable day, it would rain and it would be quite windy and it'd be good, you know, good condition set to try out Gypsy Moth, don't you think?
So Andy, he's not just offended you all day, he's actually got your name wrong as well. Unbelievable.
Sorry.